Hi guys, my name is Kevin. I'm the co-owner of FAYZ Gear, and today I just wanted to show you a traditional PCT style hang for your food bag. And these are actually some bags that we've been making. We're starting off, and currently we're just designing some different food bags to hang from the trees for your next adventure, and also some traditional stuffed sacks to help organize all your gear. So anyway, today what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to do the PCT style hang, and this was designed to keep your food up off the ground and not tie your line to a tree where a critter, bear or something could, get a hold of your line, break it, and then drop your food, and obviously you'd be without. So what I'm going to demonstrate here is this is just some basic 550 paracord, and we're just going to throw that on the ground. And the rock sacks that we include in the kit are made out of XPac VX15 material. So this is a very durable waterproof material. We did not seam seal the rock sacks because obviously you're using it just to throw rocks in to launch it up over a branch. So what I did here, I just made a simple eye on the end of the line, and the carabiner we're just going to simply clip to the end of the line. This way it gives you a little bit of leverage to throw it up. Now, some different methods, you could do whatever is more comfortable for you or what makes more sense to you. Some people like to throw, underhand, some people like to throw overhand, but traditionally, I like to just toss it up there as high as I can. So we're just going to use a lower branch here. Also keep in mind when you do this, you want to keep the line about 6 foot out on a branch, and you want to drop the bag at least 6 foot from the top of the branch. This is going to make sure that nothing could get up the tree and get your food from the branch or whatnot. So anyway, I got my line faked out a little bit on the ground. I got the rock sack attached to the end of the line with the simple eye that I made, and the rock sack which is filled with rocks. All right, so I'm going to take this, launch it up over. All right, first try. Now I'm going to take this, we're going to leave the carabiner on, but we're going to set the rock sack aside. And right here, we're going to do this part. We're just going to take the carabiner, we're going to clip it right back onto the line. All right, so it's going to look just like that. Now we're going to let that hang, and you could actually leave it at this point if you're setting up camp. You can leave it here and use your food, and then later on attach your food. So you already got everything pre-hung. You just attach your food and cinch it up to the tree and you're good to go. But let me grab a bag. So when you're ready to hang your bag, we're going to take part of the carabiner. We're just going to clip it right onto this line. And this is just some 2.2 millimeter Zinget that has a high braking strength that we just clipped onto the end of the bag, just to give you a little bit more of an offset, especially when you're cinching up to the tree. One of the things I've had experience with in the past was the toggle getting caught on the bag, and so I wanted to offset that a little bit so that way we didn't actually get the toggle caught on the bag. And I'll show you what that toggle is here in a second. So once we have this attached to the bag, then we just pull it up to the tree. All right, you can pull it right up against the tree And what this is going to do now is once we have it high enough, we know obviously it's going to drop the distance to wherever the toggle is. So we're going to roll the line, okay? We're going to make like a little loop, okay? We're going to roll the line, and then we're going to come back on itself. And we're going to pull that line right through. And we're just going to slip our toggle right in between there. And then we're just going to let that line cinch down on itself. So that's all the toggle does, is it just sits in there as a stop. And we're going to just let it come back on itself. And that's going to lock right into that toggle. Now if you notice down here, we don't have to tie this line to anything. So we just let it hang on the ground. Bear could come along, he could yank and pull. He's not going to get it. Obviously, you're going to want to find a taller branch, so that way, you know, your food's a little bit higher off the ground. But at the very least, we want it 6 feet away from the tree and 6 foot down from the branch, and typically about 15 to 20 feet in the air is usually about good. But anyway, then to get it back down when you're ready to retrieve your food the next morning, you just give it a pull. If you notice it didn't snag on anything, because we have that offset. Pull it back down, pull your toggle right out of the line, and because of that knot we did, nothing to undo. It automatically undoes itself, and then you just let some slack down, and there you go. There's your food. Unclip it and go back to camp. Thanks everybody. Once again, my name's Kevin. I'm with FAYZ Gear.